There we go. Hello, people of the interwebs, and welcome back to another episode. Whoop! Hey, just kicked my trash can. Welcome back, guys, to another episode on the Attack of the B Team server. I am, of course, Duck or Ryan, however you want to call me. I'm going crazy right now. What's up? That's my boots, I think. Oh no, that's the book from the enchanting table. That's awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Anyway, what's going on? Today's episode is going to be a good one. Alright, not really. It's going to be a short one, really. This was intended to actually be in a full episode, but between the server crapping out a couple of times on me, being connection-wise, not... well, connection and lag, I decided to just cut whatever else I had before this, which was building what I'm going to show you. Yeah, so that was all in it, and so now we're down to what I got for this current episode. So it didn't look good. I didn't. My audio wasn't sounding right. There was a lot of issues. Let's just keep putting it. Let's just put it that way. There were a lot of issues with my previous attempts at recording, but today we will not have that issue. Running beautifully right now. I am the only one on at this moment in time. And oh, what was that? What's this? Liquid XP. What? Oh yeah, that's what we'd be working on. So I'm sick and tired of this crappy normal Minecraft enchanting stuff. You can't take anything off of any weapon. You can't store your XP other than on you. And it gets annoying. Why do I have that? It gets annoying sometimes. Actually, I want to make sure that my settings are right. Utility, good. Alright, so yeah, it's been getting pretty bad. I don't like it anymore. So what I did was I got all those sugar canes down there growing, and I got some down there growing, and right there. I got a cow farm over there so I could get leather, because you need a lot of books for this mod pack. You need a lot of leather and a lot of paper. I used, let's go over here to where this actually is. I was going to build it in there, but I decided there wasn't enough room. By deciding, I mean I flew back here and looked, and there wasn't enough room. So I used this mountain, and this is the entrance that we're going to use. And there's still some stuff I need to do, so we're gonna go over that in this episode. But this is all my extra leather that I still have. Thank God. But I'm probably going to end up needing this anyway, for other things, and we'll figure that out later on. Same with the pages. But this chest was filled with everything that I needed. Like, this double chest was literally filled with all the stuff I needed for this project. And yeah, so here is my room. Here's my enchanting room. Like I said, I did try to build this on camera. It just didn't work out. I still have the footage, so if you guys want to see some of that footage, I will try my best to edit it the best I can, with or without audio is what I mean by that. But if you want to see that, just let me know, and I'll post a video of that. But if not, then I'll just delete the files and never have to worry about it again. But I just want to show you real quick what I have done here. I have gotten these wood oak planks, or these oak wood planks, dyslexia going in there, and you make these planks here. You make them by using this chisel, and that's the recipe for this chisel. And you got to use this chisel. You can't use the construction block chisel because that will not work. It's a completely different chisel. It's a different mod. So what you do is you right-click on the chisel, and you put the planks in to the middle. And unfortunately, you can't shift-click, but you would just click this, and however many you have in here. So let's put 3 in there. You'll get 3. If I put the whole stack in there, I'll get the whole stack, but I don't need that much. And it works the same way with almost all blocks. See, it works with dirt. Apparently they didn't want to do the gravel ones, because gravel doesn't, since gravel actually obeys gravity. I'm pretty sure that's why they didn't do it. But then you got cobblestone that's got quite a few, and that's where these came from. These walls are actually cobblestone, but they look really freaking cool. I put normal spruce wood up top here with inverted lights, which if you don't know how to make the inverted lights do not require redstone signal to them at all. The regular lamps, actually, do they even have the regular lamps in here? I know there were. Let's just go lamp. Yeah, see, these lamps, you need a redstone signal. So this you could set up to a light switch, or to a switch or whatever, and make it a light switch, which I'll probably end up doing anyway. I just use these inverted white lamps for the time being, which is just some glass, some of this white Illamor, or whatever, however the hell that's spelled, that's said. It's 2 glowstone and 2 dyes of whatever color that you want to make, and then you just make it like that with a redstone torch. So it's not that expensive. So I put a few of them in here, trying to get some light going. I know these are not all centered. Well, they're sort of centered. That one's dead center. I'm probably gonna move. I don't know. My OCD is gonna kill me on these lights. I don't like how they're set up right now. So that'll probably get fixed at some point. I put these lockers here, which are really cool. They're just chests, really. Whoop. Oh, there. Yep. Oh, I'm back. Okay, we're good. So we got 4 lockers on each side, so we can put our books and armor or weapons that we don't want or whatever in here, and not have to worry about taking up storage space in there. I also got some cabinets up here from the furniture mod. It's not that big of an inventory. I might switch these out with lockers, single lockers, not these ones, and I might just do that all the way around. I kind of like that look though, because it goes with the ceiling and it brings the ceiling into the floor even more, with this little oak trim around it. But yeah, so this is what I did. It looks good. I like it. Down here is where our tanks are going to be. Now with these open block tanks, they work as if it's one tank. So one tank will show up, and here's the recipe for you. It's 4 obsidian and 5 glass panes. So it's a very simple recipe. You get two tanks from them. Now, as you see, every tank is going to show 16,000 MBs or Minecraft buckets. Now that is just per that tank. So if I were to take one of these tanks, let's just go ahead and place it right there. Alright? Notice these tanks are still saying 16,000. Alright? That one still says 16,000. Now while it still says 16,000, when these tanks are all aligned, like they are now, there's every spot in this opening right here is not actually opened. They're all tanks, and these tanks flow together. So what I mean by that is I could put fluid, or I could put the XP into this tank and it'll drop into that tank. It'll merge into the tanks, so you'll have no issue with storage space. And if I need to, I could always just dig down and add more tanks. But yeah, so this is what I got. So I want to finish this off on camera, just because, I didn't get to do what I really wanted to. Oh, I do need a few more planks. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Put a few more in here. Let's go with that many. And let's grab that. Alright. So let's, wow, I didn't even need that many. So I'm probably going to do a doorway here-ish. But first I want to craft what's in these workbenches. And in each one of these workbenches is a machine that I'm going to be putting into here. Now there's only 5 machines that I'm going to be using inside of this build. But if you notice, there's more than 5 spots, right? More than 5 spots. You got a spot here, here, and here on both sides. You got that spot there, and you got this big spot here. Well, what we're going to do... Oh, that's the wrong machine. We're going to start with this machine right here. And these are the LPX absorbers. And what this does is you stand on it and it'll take your XP that you have on your person, so in this bar, and it'll take it and it'll put it into the tanks. So we're going to need 6 of these for this design, so I'm going to go ahead and make those. And on the next table, we got these empty medallions, which I will show you how to make right now, and that's very easy. You just need a bucket of XP and some iron around it, and you get the bucket back, by the way. So that's pretty sweet. But we're going to need 2 of you, and you need 2 bookshelves, 2 pistons, and stone. I'm sorry, and that is called the LPX Imprinter. Next, we have the LPX Enchanter, which is an enchanting table, some obsidian, 2 more buckets of XP, and a diamond. We only need 1 of those. And notice we're getting these buckets back that are being used. In this 4th table, we've got a LXP Combiner, and I'll go over what all these do once I place them, which is stone, furnaces, a furnace, anvil, and more buckets of XP. And notice these buckets will not stack, so you're gonna have to do this one at a time and just replace the buckets for however many that you need. But I need 2. Same with this. This also needs to be done the same way. The rest of them didn't. Right. That works somehow. Okay. This last one is the LXP Isolator. If I could read, I would be able to read that. It takes 2 buckets, an anvil, and some stone and diamond. So we're going to make 2 of those, just like we did with the previous block with the combiner. You got to use the flex buckets. But notice we got 12 buckets, which makes sense because we had all those full of buckets, and then we had all the buckets that were in these. So we don't need these crafting benches here anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove this, and I will do this doorway in a little bit. But what I want to do is I want to place these blocks. So the absorbers I'm going to put here, alright? And I'm going to put these blocks over the top of them. Now, normal blocks you wouldn't be able to put another block over it and the other block below it still be still get activated. Well, with these blocks you can, and I will show you. And I decided to do a little different of a floor over that, just so when I walk in, I'll know, hey, there's absorbers there, and I can just walk around if I don't want to lose my XP. So the next thing I want to place down is this enchanter. We're going to put it right there. These books right here are so misleading, because you see it's 4 deep, 3 across right there, and 2 high. Well, that would be fantastic for a normal Minecraft, right? Well, not for this. For this, you need double. So there is a row. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deep. These 2 rows, 6 deep, 2 high, and then what was that? 2, 4, 6, 7 wide, and 2 deep for that, and then the same thing for that side as that side. So 60 bookshelves just for this enchanter to get to 30 levels. And if you have 60 bookcases gets you to 30 levels, so it's half of whatever was needed. So yeah, I don't know what I meant by that. I don't know. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna place these last few machines down here. The imprinter, the isolator, and the combiner. And they're gonna go something like this, I believe. It doesn't really matter which way they go. What's that? That's the combiner. I just want to mirror them to the other side. The printer goes there, and the isolator goes there. Okay, so let's talk about the imprinter. What the imprinter is it would take this is what XP is required. So I would need 34 XP to get level 2. I don't remember what goes in there. I think it's the medallions that go in there. Yeah, I don't remember. Level 30. So yeah, for a level 30 enchant, or for a level 30 coin, I guess I could call it, the medallion, it takes 825 XP. So it's 20 buckets just about 21 buckets of XP just to get a level 30 enchant, or a level 30 medallion. This is actually pretty cool. The combiner is really cool. You can just take two weapons, like this and another diamond sword. I could put them in here together, and I could come up with something freaking awesome. Basic stuff. For this, I would put a book in here. Actually, you know what? Let's go. I don't have enough XP in there. Not going to work. What you would do is you would put a weapon or whatever you want in there and put an empty book, a plain book in here, and you would get a book, an enchanted book in return. And what it does is it'll take one of the enchants off of this weapon or armor or whatever you have in here, and it'll put it on the book, and that way you can take the enchant off of that item and put it on something else, or put it back on, or put it on a different, a better weapon. So that's how all those sort of work. We'll figure out exactly how this works later on in the series. And of course I already went over this. You put an enchanting book here, you put the medallion here, and the item here. So there's that. What these are drying racks, and what I could do is bloop, and then you right click and you get it back. So it's right click to place, right click, get it back. That'd be awesome if that actually gave off light. But these are very, very, very easy to make. They are half slabs across. Well, that's not. They're half slabs across the top, or middle, or bottom, whatever. It doesn't matter where they are, as long as it's three wide. And you get these drying racks, and they're really cool. You can hang up any item in there for storage. So I kind of wanted to do that just for looks later on when I get to really designing, this interior stuff. Oh, I didn't want to break that block as well. So I'm just gonna finish clearing out this stuff here, and pretty much that is going to do it for this episode. I do, however, want to inform you guys that the next... Oh, hey, there you are. Don't you shoot me. Don't shoot me. Stop shooting me, butthead. The next episode that you guys will see, which hopefully is not going to be like this, which it shouldn't. And by that I mean it's not going to take 8 years to get to. Or not to get to, but you know what I mean. At least I hope you guys know what I mean. I won't have the lag issues. I shouldn't have any of the audio issues or anything like that ever again. So that's not going to be an issue. But the next episode you guys are going to see is going to be a vanilla Minecraft episode. I just need to figure out what seed I want to use. I have a few ideas, and yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off camera. I know I said I was gonna finish it on camera, but this is getting pretty long. So I'm gonna finish this off camera. Let me just show you this real quick. So this is the tower that I've been working on. It doesn't look that greatest for the advanced genetics. I might just redo this whole tower. I never really liked it. Had a bit of stuff working on that, and then I had all these derpy issues. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you have subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. I love y'all faces. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. I'm telling you, if you enjoyed this one, you're gonna enjoy the rest of them. Especially when I start getting into a surprise. I can't talk about that. I want to talk about it, but I can't. There's something in the works. Know that. Hopefully it'll happen soon. But I am looking forward to what is going to happen, because it's going to be definitely a fun experience. And it's going to be a fun series. Just put it that way. So you see how before I go, I just want to show you this. See how my XP bar is there. When I walk over, boom, all the way down. It'll leave you with that one notch of XP though. It will not take that from you. But now there is XP in that, so we're getting started. But alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya over in Survival Vanilla. Bye guys.